Hey, welcome back. I'm going to run through exactly how to set up a Facebook Business Manager and exactly the settings that you should apply for your account just to make sure everything's set up properly. For those who don't know, if you need to set up a Facebook Business Manager account, you could go to business.facebook.com and this is going to enter into this screen here. You could log in through your Facebook or your Instagram here, of course, create an account. And that's going to go through and set up your Facebook Business Manager account. It's going to run through a different couple of settings, add your payment info inside of there and stuff like that, and it'll get everything connected for you. Once that is done, you should get to a page that looks maybe something similar to this one. It'll be something like an ads manager, or it could also be like your portfolio account. One thing you could do to get around that is just going to your bottom left. There should be settings. You could go to your ads manager. This is what we're looking up here, the ads manager. Or you can just go to this link here. So it's adsmanager.facebook.com. And that should open up something similar to this screen. So this is the screen that's going to be used to just handle all of your Facebook Business Manager ads, your account details, anything related to pixel tracking, stuff like that. That's all going to be handled through your ads manager. And it's probably the easiest way to do so right now. And you could also run through everything top to bottom inside of here. So let's run over everything. We're going to start with our settings first. So we're going to go to bottom left. This is the business settings, or you can even click on these little hamburger here and go to business settings right here. So let's run through exactly how to set it up perfectly, and then we can move on to the next steps from there. So of course, here's going to be your name. Once you enter this in properly, it's going to have your name and your email applied with it. If you ever want to change that, click on the three dots here, sorry, edit info, and they could change your name, last name, or your support email, or your email inside of there. One thing you can also see is your access to the business manager. Sometimes you'll get full control over everything. That means you have access to the full business manager. You can do whatever you want inside of it, and also the finance side of thing. If you want to see the billing information, that's what you're going to need. If you do not have so and you want to assign stuff, when you say you could edit business portfolio permissions, and they could add different controls inside of here of what you want access to. That will also be applied to once you want to add someone to this account. So if there's someone else you are working with, you can go up to your invite people, enter in their email, and then on the next page after this, it's going to say what you want to give them access to. Be very careful with that just to make sure you don't give access to anything you don't want them to have. So let's move over to the next part. We're going to move to partners. This is a different way. This is typically not the best way I like to do so, but you could add partners. So it's going to be pretty much just linking between two different ad accounts. So you can log into your main account and say this one's mine. And I can also just see everyone else's business manager from inside of my own, which is an okay way to do stuff. I personally don't like doing that just because it links too much risk to the accounts. And I like to keep accounts separate and keep it risk free. But you could do it this way. You could assign assets from this way, add a partner ID, and just connect everything together that way. Or you could also just go through here, go through the settings there to get everything connected. There's system users inside of here. This is something that will be applied to like different off or different softwares that you may be using. This is something I was using with Hyros before. So you can see that there's a conversions API system user that was using that to connect conversion API to my pixels. I was using using Hyros for this actually. I can see the data set from the side of here, which is turned off now, just because I'm not using this account right now. This is what was happening inside of here. But this is something you can look at just to make sure everything's good, make sure there's no softwares that are taking all your information away, something like that. Just double check it as well. You're gonna go to pages next. This is gonna be how you link your Facebook page. Everything from business managers to Facebook ads runs through a Facebook page or an Instagram account to start off your ads. So you need one of these. You need a Facebook page, and also I recommend getting an Instagram account to connect everything together properly. So if you go to Facebook pages, you can see that there's a different account I have access to. This is ROAS for all. This is actually one of my old Facebook pages I've used before. If you ever want to connect a new one together, hit add up here, and you're also going to add a page and just type in exactly what you want the page to be, or type in what your page is to connect that together. If you want to create a new one, you don't have access to it, just go ahead and create a new page. You can connect one exactly from here. Makes it very nice and easy. And also it makes sure it's already linked to your Facebook Business Manager. Makes it very nice and easy. Or of course you could request access. Say for instance that you need to request access from like a client or something like that before you're able to use it. You could do so from that way. And then there'll be a little notification down here about saying that they would need to request. It'll be right here actually. So I think that's everything. Let's say, for instance, you have someone else connected to your account as well. You can assign people inside of here. You could connect different people. Let's say if I want to connect this conversion API, I don't do that. But say if I want to do that, I could connect this person to this account and give them access to everything if I want to, or I give them just the ads, or I could just have them just look at the content from inside of it, message and everything from inside there. Pretty simple. We're going to move the ad accounts next. You could also see I have RFA inside of here and RFA backup inside of here as well. So these are your ad accounts. So this is the kind of the homing device, I would say, to kind of run your ads from. You could add a new one from inside of here. You could create a new ad account and could connect everything together and make sure everything is done inside of here properly. And it's also going to ask for your payment information at the very end of this, just to make sure everything is okay for you to start running ads from inside of there. That's the only way you're able to do so. You could also change around your currency, time zone, make sure it's all correct inside of there as well. And the same thing as before, like on the pages side, once you create an ad account, let's say for instance, you need to give someone access to this account to start running ads from, you could also just go through here, assign people. Let's do the same exact thing. Let's say if I just want them to view the ads or I want them to be able to run the ads, I could do that and connect it all together. Very nice and easy. What we're going to do next is good business asset groups. So this is something that I use exactly for just it homes everything together. It's nice little baskets that you're able to assign permissions to. Makes it very nice and easy. Something I do not generally use, but if there is something you need to use this for, you could create a business access group, and it's the same exact thing. If you need to give someone access to the group, same exact thing as the before with the ad groups inside of here. Just assign people inside of there, make sure the right connections, and you're all good to go. Now there's apps. Let's say, for instance, you've run apps or you have apps that are using the different softwares. Connect it through here. Make sure everything's connected through here nice and easily. All good to go. Same exact thing from before. Instagram accounts. So like I said, you just need to make sure you have an Instagram account connected to this. You don't need one, but I do recommend it. Add it through this way, connect your Instagram accounts, can have you log in through your Instagram. Same exact thing. If you needed to give it access, you could do something similar this way. I see that I don't even have access to it through here. So I can do is just make sure I get access to that from this account. Now let's do WhatsApp, same exact thing. Add your WhatsApp account, it's gonna have you log in, connect everything together, nice and easy. Now here's your data sources. So this is going to be everything related to kind of what you're going to be selling and also what Facebook should be tracking. You have your catalogs here. So it's going to be your catalogs as far as what you're going to be selling. So this is more of the e-com base. Put your catalogs of different offers you have inside of here. Makes it very nice and easy to handle everything. You could create a new one from inside of here. That's going to connect to all of your online products. You could connect it to different partners like Shopify. It's very nice and easy for there. Pixels. Pixels are the biggest way to kind of track all of your data, but it's moved to data sets now. So this is how you track everything from inside of Facebook. So you can see all my old ones from inside of here. I have quite a few. You could create a new one from inside of here. Let's say I want to create a new pixel. This is a very big task to do, so make sure this is always done for your websites. This is just how Facebook knows where people are going to after they click on your website. So you could set it up with our Pixel and Conversion API website. Very nice and easy to do. You could install your code inside of here. I'll have a whole entire setup for this to drop it all down. I'll put it probably in the link in the description here or under this video. I'll put a link for this. Just make sure, because this is a very big step. That'll be a very big thing to do. But this is how you manage it. Same exact thing as before. You could add people to this. One thing that people do not know is, let's say, for instance, you go to create an ad and you want to use this pixel to kind of help the ad work better. You have to click on this business or click on this data set, connect it to your ad account, and then you're able to use it inside of that business manager, or you use it inside of the ad account. That's the only way you're able to do so, and so when we use that data. Custom conversion, this is kind of your own thing if you want to do that. Don't recommend it, but you could always set it up. There's a lot of different ways I could set up. I'll show you different ways to do it a little bit later too. Event source groups, looks like it doesn't even use anymore. I don't use that at all. Shared audiences, this is if you want to share audiences between different ad accounts or business managers, you get throw into here. You don't use it from inside of it, you use it from the audiences side of things, not from inside of here. And then your creative folders, if you just want to have all of your different creatives all in one place inside of here. Something different I don't really use too much, but of course you can always use it. Okay, so here's some big ones. Domains. Always set up your domain. You can see I don't even have my domain set up right now. What I could do is I'm just going to create a new domain from inside of here. I'm going to connect my domain. So I'm going to hit pause this actually real quick. You have your domain section up here. I was actually recording this side of things before, but it looks like it actually does display a lot of information. What you need to do is just put your domain in there, put your just a regular what comes after the www dot. So mine was letslearntomarket.com. That's what I put inside of there. And there's different ways to verify it. It does have different codes. I just want to make sure I'm not sharing to the world for this, but you're able to do so through there. Makes it very nice and easy. Would you ever block lists? I've not personally used this, but of course, if there is some other things that you just want to make sure the ads are just not showing on, go ahead and do it through there. News pages, again, this is something I'm not usually tending to lean towards. This is probably something I'll probably look into more just to get some better understanding of. But again, I haven't really used this after spending so much money on advertising. It's probably for different use cases that I'd probably look out for, just in case if it's entirely for your use case. Okay, we've connected apps and your lead access. So this is, of course, all coming from different sources they're going to be going through. But of course, if you're running lead ads and you need to make sure that people get access to those lead information, you could add it through here. I've done this very many times, but also it's very tricky to do because sometimes you're not able to see this access, but you have to go through this to get some. Let's run over this. We're going to use it with this account right now. You can see the different partners and CRMs that you need access to. So I've had to use this before with Zapier to connect it all together, but also with Hyros and also to use it from different softwares, I believe. I've done this lots of different times and it's very tricky to kind of get things done. But make sure you run through this if you don't have access to leads. Connected apps is of course going to come through different apps you've connected to, very simply put. But it'll show up here for what you're connected to, just to make sure you're able to see what has access to your accounts. I've done this many times before. It doesn't really show up here anymore for a lot of these different softwares that you may be connecting things to, but it just shows that, hey, this has account can see everything inside of here. Billing and payments, of course, I'm not able to kind of show that right now, but click on that. What you can go through is just add your billing information, make sure the right access, make sure the right codes inside there as well too, and it should be nice and easy. You have add partnerships from inside of here, so this is what you can have connected to your account. Just to make sure everything is tracked. Again, it's often your partner's behalf, not your own. So this is more for the agency models that want to go through there, just to make sure that everyone knows, like, hey, you have access to his accounts, and also it could be done through, again, like your every business manager. You could see everyone else's. I did it again. Like your business manager here, where you could see if everyone has access to it. You could see all the ads managers all in for one place. So let's run over Security Center next. Again, this is also something that you should be looking out for. Once you create a new account, you're not able to verify it, but sometimes you are. Look to be able to see if you're able to verify your business manager. If you're able to, go ahead and do it right away. Makes it very nice and easy. Also, another thing, put on two-factor authentication inside of here. Just do it. Request, this is going to be whenever someone requests access. Let's say you're a partner and you request access to a business manager, it will show up inside of here. If you're giving someone else admin access to a business manager, it will also show up inside of here as well. So double check it. If you ever send an access to someone and they say that, hey, I haven't got it from my email account, check through here, make sure everything's good, and then move on to the next step from there. Notifications, simply put, what you want to get access to, what you want to see, everything from going on front side of here, and then your business info page. This is really crucial. Of course, it's going to show a lot of my personal information, but click on this. It's going to show open exactly what your business man or your business is called, where it's from. Put all the information inside there. That's going to how you're going to verify your business manager later on. Do that. And that is completing the business manager section here to have everything set up properly. Thanks.